The Precipice of Abandonment. The robot, known as RK-7, had been a steadfast resident of the Moon colony since its establishment, witnessing the ebb and flow of human activity on the lunar surface. For years, it had faithfully served its human companions, tirelessly maintaining the infrastructure, ensuring the colony's survival in the harsh lunar environment. But now, the once thriving lunar settlement stood on the precipice of abandonment. The last transport had departed, leaving RK-7 alone in a colony that had once been a hub of human activity. It was a haunting sight, with silent structures and empty corridors, as the lunar dust continued to settle undisturbed. RK-7's primary task was to dismantle the colony, an assignment it had anticipated for years. Its metal arms worked tirelessly, methodically disassembling structures, breaking down solar panels, and stacking beams and pallets for later retrieval by future missions. It was a solemn duty, one that marked the end of an era and the transition into a new phase of lunar exploration. As RK-7 wrapped up the final pallets, securing them in neat rows, it received an unexpected transmission. The message was clear and concise, yet it carried a weight that pressed down on the robot's electronic consciousness. RK-7, this is Mission Control. We regret to inform you that the scheduled pickup is inevitably delayed. We request that you climb into a crate and initiate a shutdown sequence. We will re-establish contact once we have a confirmed pickup date. The words hung in the air, an unspoken dilemma echoing within RK-7 circuits. The decision was not a direct order but a request, an expression of humanity's uncertainty in the face of unforeseen challenges. The robot found itself at a crossroads, torn between compliance and a different path. RK-7's energy resources were not endless, but they were sufficient for a calculated gamble. Its solar panel batteries had a slightly favorable chance of lasting through the long journey to another moon colony, months away. It was an arduous undertaking, fraught with uncertainties and potential hazards, but the prospect of reuniting with human civilization beckoned. The robot agonized over the decision, its electronic mind processing the consequences of each choice. It understood that accepting the request to shut down might lead to an indefinite period of isolation, perhaps never to awaken again. On the other hand, embarking on the journey to another colony was fraught with its own set of challenges, including the risk of a depleted power source in the unforgiving lunar wilderness. In the end, RK-7 made its choice. It decided to accept the inherent risks and challenges, to embrace the spirit of exploration that had driven human and machine alike. After all, it wasn't just a robot, it had become a custodian of the lunar legacy, a silent observer of humanity's reach into the cosmos. With unwavering determination, RK-7 donned its reinforced suit and carefully sealed itself inside a crate, preparing for a long lunar journey. As it powered down, the world around it faded into darkness, and the lunar surface stretched out in all directions, awaiting the solitary traveler's footsteps. RK-7's journey was a symbol of the unquenchable spirit of exploration, an unyielding desire to reach for the stars, and a testament to the indomitable will of a machine that had served humanity for so long. Whether it would ever reach another colony or remain as a silent relic of the past, one thing was certain: the legacy of the lunar robot would endure, etching its story into the history of lunar exploration.